These are kind of unusual here where we have like random quotes, whether they're real or not, I don't care. But we need a quote that supports the student's claim. So let's focus on the student's claim and go from there. Pulitzer Prize winning writer Hector Tobar has built a multifaceted career as both a journalist and an author of short stories and novels. In an essay about Tobar's work, a student claims that Tobar blends his areas of expertise by applying journalism techniques to his creation of works of fiction. So the blending is the piece that I'm most interested in, but specifically he's blending journalism with fiction in some way. So let's look at the choices, see if anything matches with that. For one novel, an imagined account of a real person's global travels, Tobar approached his subject like a reporter, interviewing people the man had met along the way and researching the man's own writing. So it's a novel, it's imagined, so it's fiction, and yet he's talking about it like a reporter, like a journalist. So it doesn't use the word blending, but it's kind of clearly blended together. There's a novel and it's fiction, but then they're talking about it like a reporter. So I don't know, this seems to check out the boxes. Let's look at the other choices and be sure, but I'm already liking choice A. B. Tobar got his start as a volunteer for El Tecolote, a community newspaper in San Francisco, and wrote for newspapers for years before earning a degree in creative writing and starting to publish works of fiction. Well, this is talking about his career of both kind of blending the reporting that he did earlier and then as a creative writer later on. But we want to talk about his works. He's doing this in his works of fiction, right? So this is not about anything he's written. It is just about generally him. And so this is not blending the right stuff. C. Many of Tobar's notable nonfiction articles are marked by the writer's use of techniques usually associated with fiction, such as complex narrative structures and the incorporation of symbolism. This is definitely the trap. Now, the problem is it's going the wrong way, right? We're trying to blend his areas of expertise by applying journalism techniques to his creations of works of fiction. This is doing the other thing. This is taking his fiction techniques and applying them to journalism, right? His nonfiction articles, he's using techniques associated with fiction. So this is going the wrong way. That's why it's close, but it's a trap. And I guess it doesn't use the word blending again, but incorporation, like it has other words that feel kind of like they're trying to link it together. So wrong, but close. The protagonist of Tobar's third novel is a man who wants to be a novelist and keeps notes about interesting people he encounters so he can use them when developing characters for his stories. Well, that's just a part of a novel. It has nothing to do with journalism techniques, and it's not Tobar doing anything. It's the character in his book doing something. So I thought it was going to be A. It's definitely A, no doubt here. But don't be weirded out by the fact that we're providing quotes. We don't know who the student is. We don't know what's going on. It doesn't matter. It's just like they're giving you something to do, accomplish that goal, fulfill that task. And the same thing as always when we have these is notice the right strong words and then go looking for them in the choices.